Ed Olagus, owner of Friendly Ford, is finally back at work after receiving an antibody infusion from Southern Hills Hospital on Christmas Day.
With my age, I would want everything to be in my favor.
The 87-year-old was concerned, and so were his doctors when he learned on December 23rd that he was positive for COVID-19 and experiencing symptoms. That's when he tried a new treatment.
2 days later, I was in the hospital getting an IV, and it took about an hour, and then they kept me in there for about a half an hour after that, and everything worked out fine. I went home. And a few days later, I tested negative.
That IV was a new COVID-19 treatment consisting of antibodies.
Technical name is bamlanivimab, which is a bit of a tongue twister, so we just call it BAM. It is a monoclonal antibody directed against COVID-19.
Olagus says his symptoms gradually subsided.
I seem to be getting better from that time on.
You might remember BAM from when President Trump praised the drug after being given it back in October when he had the virus.
Basically, it does what your body would normally do, except you get an infusion of this monoclonal antibody. It tags up the virus for destruction, and your cells chew it up.
To qualify for the infusion, you have to be COVID positive, be within 10 days of your first symptoms, and meet certain other criteria, including
over age 65 immediately qualifies you. Being over age 55 with cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, or other lung diseases. And then individuals age 12 to 17 with the BMI in the 85th percentile or higher. So you won't, immediately just jump up and be coronavirus free and walk out. But it will most likely, if you fall into one of those categories, prevent you from being admitted to the hospital or ending up on a ventilator or any of the really bad things that can happen.
Still, Dr. Martinello says he hopes people will get the vaccine when available so that they'll never need this drug.
As soon as this is available to the public, people really need to go out and start getting vaccinated because that's how a pandemic ends.
Maddie White, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.